Hello there and welcome to PS4 and a little tutorial in Minecraft about using droppers in your rail system. So if you saw my walk through my little build, I was about to create my train station. That's all finished now. Quite chuffed with that. But what we're going to do is I'm going to hop in the minecart here and I'm going to go to my second base. So I'll shift down here. Whee! What we're going to do is hoppers are a great way to send stuff back to a base where you've been mining without having to actually traipse all the way back again. So what I'm going to do is change the rails here and hop in my minecart, and I'm going to go to where I've been doing my mining. Okay, so I've got my hopper builder up here. We'll talk about that in a second. I'll demonstrate it, and then I'll show you how to build one. Here you go. Whee! So yeah, I've done all of this in survival, which means mining a heck of a lot of iron. There you go. So I'm going out towards this temple, which is my third base, if you like. There's a great little ravine here to do some fantastic mining. So let's just get rid of that for a second. Weak and go. So let's say I've been mining and mining. I've got a ton of stuff that I want to send back to that base that we've just come from. Problem I've got is that I don't want to have to go all the way back there, dump it, come all the way back, go all the way there, dump it, come all the way back. So what you do is you get into your inventory, your crafting bit, and you go to this one where there is a little kind of rail track icon at the top. And the first one you see is a minecart with a chest. You don't need a crafting bench to do this. All you need is a minecart and a chest. And you create that, and I'm going to pop that down here. And I'm going to pop into that my iron axe. That could be any number of stuff. Obviously, you can fill the chest with things. Now, I'm going to send that off back to my base. So there it goes. And then what I can do is I've sent it off, and I can carry on doing a load of mining here, and you know, not have to spend all my time going backwards and forwards. So I'm going to get into that minecart and hit go. Come on. Oh. Whee! So we're going to follow him back to the base, and we'll see what's happened. Okay, let's get out the minecart. So you can see now that this little chest, before it collided with that one, has been whizzing around this little circle. And if I look below it, get out of the way. Oh, that's off all the way back up to the temple. I think if I open this up, my axe should be in there. There we go. The axe has been delivered to one of these boxes. And the way that is done is by using hoppers. Now, hoppers are a little bit, I don't think they're buggy as such, but they're a bit unwieldy to put together. So, oh, I think the minecart dropped into the hopper. But that's what hoppers do. They collect things. So if you drop something into the top of a hopper, it will then be delivered into the furnace, the chest, whatever is below it. So what we can do here is to send a minecart full of stuff, and I've got a hopper here, a hopper here, and a hopper here, all connected to chests. And as the minecart goes around this loop, it'll deposit all of its stuff into the chests until it's empty, which means that, you know, I can just send an endless drove of carts back to fill up those chests, which means I'm not having to go backwards and forwards, carrying stuff myself, which is really cool. So what I'm going to do in the next bit of this video is to show you how to set up a very simple dropper system. Okay, so we'll come back to that in just a second. Okay, so next thing we've got to do is to make the hopper itself, and for a hopper you need iron and you need a chest. So if you come into the crafting table here, we go over to this tab, which has got the little lever on it. There is the hopper. So I'm just going to make a hopper. Boink, there we go. And to get this to work, obviously for a rail system, you need rails. So you would need normal rails, which are sticks and iron. One stick, 6 iron, but it makes 16. So, you know, you do get quite a lot for it. And powered rails, which is gold, redstone, and a stick. Let's just double check that. There we go. So your powered rail, yeah, stick, gold, and redstone. And the powered rails are important because they're the things that keep your cart moving. And then what we need to do is to go and build the example of how to do this. So I'm going to go and sleep because we want to do this in the light, and I'll be back with you in just a second. So what I've done here is set up a very basic rail system. I'm going to demonstrate how to use the hoppers to get stuff into a chest. So first of all, you pop the chest down here. This is where the hopper's going to be. Pop the chest directly below the hopper, or where you want the hopper, and then you press the crouch button, which is R3 on the controller. Take the hopper and you place it above the chest. Now what should happen is if I take something up here and drop it into the hopper, it'll transfer to the chest. Voila, like that. Brilliant. Last thing we need to do is to come back at the top here, select some rails, hit the crouch button again, and then you can put the rail above the hopper. So now there's a rail over a hopper. Brilliant. Then you create your minecart with a chest in it. We looked at that earlier. It's just a chest and a minecart. And we pop that on the rails. So here we go. Let's open it up. Now I'm going to put in it some netherrack. There we go. Going to give it a quick shove. Boink. And it's now going to go around this loop. And every time it goes over the top of the hopper, it's going to drop netherrack in. See? 5, 6, 7. So you can fill up the whole of that chest and have it slowly transfer into other chests while you're still mining and doing stuff over here. Let's just stop that. Lovely. So there's something else you can do with this as well, because what you can do is you can also use the minecart to deliver smeltable materials to a furnace. So I'm going to take this chest out. I'm going to replace it with a furnace. There's a furnace. Just have one in my inventory. There we go. Here. And what I will now do is to create my minecart again with the chest on it. And we'll put a smeltable material in it. Oh, I'll put the furnace down. Oh, numpty. Come here. Idiot. Right, pop that there. And in it, I will put something that can be smelted. So we've got some netherrack here, which is smelted into nether brick. I'll put some coal into the furnace. And let's start that going. Boink. And what it will do now is to transfer into the furnace netherrack, which will be smelting. So you can send ore, and it will be smelting into iron bars via this little system, whilst again you're merrily miles away doing something else. So very simple things. Now the way I've got this set up, as you saw earlier, is with 3 chests. I haven't used it for smelting yet. I will set up one that does smelteries as well. But up here I've got 3 hoppers, one here, and one here, which will transfer all the stuff from the minecart with a chest in it. And if you have a look, for instance, we've got 32 redstone, 32 redstone, 34 redstone. It's kind of transported them in there evenly, one at a time. And as it goes round and round around the loop, it very quickly empties the chest out. So it's just a very simple and elegant way to make sure that you're not spending all of your time ferrying stuff backwards and forwards. So that's how to set up a basic hopper rail system to either deliver to a chest or to a furnace. I hope you have found this little tutorial useful. Thank you very much for watching. As always, like, favourite and subscribe. Do all of the sociables. And as always, happy gaming, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye for now.